The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on McBlam Racing.
From NASCAR's backyard to deep in the heart of the Lone State, we're here to bring you tonight's running of the SpeedyCash.com 400. Welcome race fans to the Gander Outdoor Truck Series here on McBlam Racing. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 South Point Hotel and Casino Chevrolet for Henderson Motorsports, Mikey McBlam. And tonight, the NAS trucks have returned to Texas. Last time it was a struggle to stay in the top 5 with old tires and a late race restart plaguing this 83 Chevy, but with the momentum we picked up in the last few races, including our win at Kansas, we can only hope that things will play out much differently this time around. So let's line up this band of hooligans for the start and do some NAS trucking once again at Texas. Alright, the field has been set for the SpeedyCash.com 400 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Raphael is not looking like himself. His times are slower than normal. Matt Crafton, after starting on the pole, is going to be starting in the back after changing his engine. And Josh Remy failed pre-race inspection. He's not the only one with issues, as we crashed during qualifying, leaving us to start P24 on the outside lane. But it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Here we go. Let's bring the noise once again at Texas. Making some big moves on the start. We were nearly 4 wide as we came off turn number 4 that time. So we're working our way inside of Corbin Forrester. I think we got someone to our inside. That's our teammate. Our teammate lets us go as we drive to the inside of Jennifer Jo Cobb. We're not the only one on the mission to get to the front. There goes Johnny Sauter. Sauter making it almost 3 wide off turn number 4 there as we go to the outside of them. Try to side draft them, but we got to slow up for Spencer Boyd. Sauter's not letting that slow him down. He's going. He's going for it. As we catch up to Christian Eckes. Oops, slight contact down the back straightaway. Brett Moffitt is leading this race currently. We'll see how long he's able to keep that up. He's another strong contender here these past few races. But man, look at Sauter go. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm not that fast. I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. Look at him go. He's going to make it 3 wide off turn number 2. Johnny Sauter is on his way to the front. We're pulling up 16th back here. Looks like Sauter's caught in some traffic. The 24 has no traffic to deal with, though. He is pretty much on an island by himself currently. We work our way to the inside of Tyler Ankrum. He runs that really high line here at Texas, which doesn't really work, but they seem to run it anyway. And there is Best Buddy Clay. Clay Greenfield having a decent run so far. Running up in the top 15. We're going to see if we can work our way to the inside of Ben Rhodes. Greenfield's going to carry the momentum on the outside. We're going to split Rhodes down the middle. Clay is still out there, but he ran that super high line. Like I said, that line does not work here at Texas. Like I said, they run it anyway. Let's hope that's something they can fix in, not in Heat 5, but like in the next iteration of the game. That'll come out for the next-gen console, and PC, it better anyway. Running the Delta Force Agency setup, as always, we are running their Charlotte setup for NASCAR Heat 4, and I didn't touch a thing. I put the numbers in, didn't touch a thing. The truck just feels great. The truck feels absolutely great. Like, the reason I crashed during qualifying is because I tried to get too much. I was trying to get too much, caught the apron, and tried to keep my foot in it, and when I had popped the wall and almost spun the truck out. But we're back up into the top 10. This is about where I expected to be running. So we got into Todd Gilliland just a little bit there. We're going to get to his inside. There's Johnny Sauter up there. He's made his run. He might be starting to... His truck might be starting to go away on him a little bit. His charge has slowed down. There's only 2 to go in the stage. Coming to the line, it'll be 1 to go. In stage 1, we're going to try to get around Ross Chastain here. Give him a little tap, let him know we're there. Go to the outside. We can usually get a big charge on the outside, but I think our tires are starting to go away a little bit, starting to heat up. So it's going to get harder as we try to come through this field. But we got a big run down the back straightaway. Let's see if we can get to the inside of Harrison Burton. Not quite. We got to slow up before we get there. So, hey, Stuart Friesen took over the lead. Stuart Friesen's going to win stage 1. Sauter's going to come in top 5, and we're going to finish the stage 7th. Stage points. Not bad. So, Stuart Friesen, Brett Moffitt, Austin Wayne Self, Grant Infinger, and Johnny Sauter round out your top 5 for this stage. Harrison Burton, ourselves, Ross Chastain, Todd Gilliland, and Austin Hill will round out the top 10, everyone who gained stage points. And we're going to go ahead and test the long run speed on this truck once again. We're not going to pit. We're going to go ahead and just advance to the green flag, maintain the position that we're in. Darkness falls over Texas. And when darkness falls, the sparks will fly. Here we go. Stage 2 is underway. Oh, getting a big side draft from Ross Chastain. That's holding us up a little bit, but he lets off. We're able to carry the momentum down in turn number 1 and 2. Oh, a big run, and we go to the inside of Sauter. Charging through the field. Here we go, inside of Austin Wayne Self. 3 wide in turn 3. Now catching up to Stuart Friesen. We make our way to the inside of Friesen. The fight for the lead down the front stretch. Side by side to the stripe. 8 laps to go on the stage. Can we clear him into turn 1? He's side drafting. We keep the momentum going. We got it. New leader number 83 off turn number 2 in stage 2. Now it's just a matter of time as to whether or not we can hold this position. The trucks we're going to have to worry about are Brent Moffitt and Johnny Sauter. They are seriously fast here. But they're mired back in a little bit of traffic. I think we can just, if we just run our line, we'll be okay. So we pulled significantly away from Stuart Friesen. That was a heck of a restart. We had the restart gear on that one, man. Even though Ross Chastain was side drafting us, man, we got into 3rd gear, and when we hit 4th, man, we were just flying. It's almost like the AI didn't hit 4th gear as quick as we did, and we just went. 6 to go in the stage. Gonna try to be as careful as possible here. So we pulled a decent gap on the field, so we're not gonna push the truck too much. Again, we have old tires, but yeah, I am testing the long run speed of this truck. I need to know what it's going to do with stage 3, because stage 3 is going to be the longest stage of the race. And if you remember last time we were here at Texas, 5 to go into stage. If you remember the last time we were here at Texas, we were struggling with the long run speed. Caution is out. Caution is out, and it looks like we got a lot of takers going down pit road to get them some tires and fuel. Oh, but I really want to test this. I really want to test this speed to see if we can maintain it. Hopefully some guys will stay out in the back. We're not going to pit. We're not going to pit. We're going to go ahead and stay out. Oh boy, going green this lap. Should be 2 to go in the stage. Look at Natalie Decker on the front row. Here we go, champ. Green flag is back in the air. Natalie Decker on the front row with us. We should be faster than these guys. These are back markers up here, but hey, they're gambling along with us. I like that. I like that. I like to see some gambling going on in these races. Oh. Big run, big run. Oh, look at the battle for second. Look at the battle for second. Here comes Johnny Sauter. Sauter made it 3 wide off turn 2 on the outside, carrying a big head of steam into turn 3 and 4. Can he catch us before the stage is over? White flag in the stage. Sauter lurking back there. Lurking back there like a shark. Oh man, here comes Brent Moffitt in third. We're trying our best to protect our position here. I don't know we can hold them off for long. Let's see if we can hold them off in turns 3 and 4. Sauter's going to go to the outside. Here comes Brent Moffitt with a big head of steam into turn 4. Off of turn 4. And we're going to make it to the lines. We're side by side. We win stage number 2. I believe that's our first stage win of the season. We win. Brent Moffitt, Johnny Sauter, Austin Wayne Self, Stuart Friesen, top 5. We're going to go ahead and pit. Ross Chastain, Grant Enfinger, Tyler Dipple, Dylan Lupton, Austin Hill are your top 10. We're going to go ahead and pit. We're not going to change a dang thing on this truck. It feels great. We're a little snug on the starts, but we're going to go ahead and account for that. Lots of people on different strategies here. We go back to 25th. We know we have the power to get up there to the front. Green flag is in the air for the final stage. $20 laps in stage 3. Ooh, Remy thought about it. He thought about it, but he gives us the room. Thank you, Josh Remy. We gotta let off the throttle here slightly just so we don't run over these guys, because these guys are slow and they're also on older tires. Not much older tires, but older tires nonetheless. And they're 3 wide. I'm going to have to wait till these guys get it sorted out here. Alright, let's see if we can get to the inside of Gustine. Not quite. Oh, got it to Natalie Decker. She saves it. Sorry about that, Natalie. Didn't think the truck would drift up that much. He gives us the... Oh, man. Gustine pulled up to block. That's okay. We got the speed. We should take him on the inside. We're going to use him up a little bit here as we try to work our way to the outside of Kyle Benjamin. Clear off the top. Now working on Josh Balicki. Yes, almost got there. Okay, we're there. He's running that high line. He's got no chance up there. Brent Moffitt is leading the race. We work our way inside of Tyler Ankrum. Christian Eck is trying to work his way back up to the front. We take the position away from him. Do we have enough laps? Will this race go green the rest of the way? I think if this race goes green the rest of the way, we have a really solid chance of winning. I'm not going to count our ducks before they hatch just yet. We work our way to the outside of Spencer Boyd. Going to get the draft off Ben Rhodes. Down the back straightaway. Inside Ben Rhodes, inside of our teammate Parker Kligerman. GG teammate, we'll see you at the end of the race. Now to work on Dylan Lupton in the 5. Work our way to his outside. This weekend is a doubleheader, so be sure to subscribe Hit the notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's race. Tomorrow we're going to Iowa Speedway, our first short track in a while since Martinsville. Oh, we're going inside of Austin Hill. Man, he kept it tight down there. Try to protect that position. But yeah, we're going to Iowa Speedway tomorrow, so don't be sure to subscribe. Don't miss out on that. Also, check out the NASCAR 2003 Career Mode Let's Play. We do that every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. So like I said, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay up to date for when we upload. And look at Clay Greenfield. I meant to mention that just a second ago. Look at Clay Greenfield was up here in the top 10. Good run for Clay Greenfield here at Texas. Clay doesn't really usually do too well at the 1.5 miles, but he's doing really good here at Texas. We work our way to the inside of Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed's up here in the top 10 as well. Now we've cracked ourselves into the top 10, running 9th. Brett Moffitt. I keep calling him Brett Moffitt. Dominating stage 3 so far. And it looks like lap traffic is going to play a factor in this stage, like I said, provided we go green. And there's Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton, one of the stories of today's race. He changed his engine, started on the pole. Had to go to the back of the field for that engine change, and he has worked his way now up into 7th. We work our way inside of Grant Enfinger. We're going to take that position away from Crafton, but Crafton, what a run for Matt Crafton. He's doing his thing, trying to maintain his position in the playoffs. We're catching up to Ross Chastain here. Looks like Chastain's going to take that high line. You know, that third lane does not work for them. I barely lifted. I don't know if you heard that. I barely lifted into turns 3 and 4 there. I just kind of backed off the gas slightly. So here I'm all the way off and now I'm back on. But I just backed off the gas slightly in 3 and 4 there. Just kind of testing some things, seeing how the truck will handle. But man, we've got some serious long run speed here. We've got some serious long run speed. I am digging this. I am digging this, man. This setup is really great, man. And like I said, it's the Charlotte setup for Delta Force Agency. In case you guys are wondering, 10 laps to go, by the way. In case you guys are wondering, it's the Charlotte setup, and I didn't touch a thing. I didn't touch a thing. So now if you're on a controller, you may have to tweak it a little bit, but I'm on a wheel. I'm on the Thrustmaster T150. So like I said, I hadn't touched a thing. This truck feels great. It feels great, especially in the long run. I can feel myself getting a little bit loose off of 4, but man, we've just got some serious long run speeds. We get into Austin Wade Self just a little bit there. Just because he's Austin Wade Self. Alright, so here we up. With this group here, we should be able to get a run outside of Austin Wade Self, which we have to draft from Harrison Burton. I thought Harrison Burton was going to go low. He did not. There's Johnny Sauter. I said Johnny Sauter, that man on a move. Had to let Austin Wade Self go there. I got really tight off of 4. Couldn't quite keep the momentum going. The only thing I'm learning is that if you... Oh, come on, Johnny. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Looking at Johnny up ahead. Austin Wayne Self. Wall's up there. Wall's up there. Go to the wall. All right. Oh, had to squeeze inside of Raphael Lessard. Wow, Harrison Burton just never lifted. He kept his foot in it on the outside there. Took that position back away from us. But yeah, we had to really lift for Raphael Lessard. Now we're going to try to work on Harrison Burton here and Stuart Friesen. Like I said, lap traffic is beginning to play a factor inside of Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton goes to the wall. I appreciate that. Stuart Friesen is now next. Oh boy, yeah. We gotta slow way down for these guys. Travis Quapples now's in the way. That's okay, we get around him. Drop down a gear. I really need to go to manual shifting so that doesn't happen anymore. Or maybe it's a good thing that it's happening. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like I really need to go to manual shifting. Harrison Burton carrying speed on the outside. We're going to go to the inside of Stuart Friesen. Take over the third spot. Going to try to get the second spot away from Harrison Burton. We got some lap traffic to contend with. Nemechek on the outside. There's Natalie Decker. Decker blocks for us. Appreciate that, Natalie. We used her up as a pick. 5 laps to go on the stage. And now our sights are set on the 24 of Brett Moffitt. How much of a factor will lap traffic play? Can we catch him? I think we can catch him. Catching him one thing, passing him is another. So he has to contend with that traffic. That just helps us catch up to him. Mason Massey. We're going to go to the inside of Massey. Takes the inside away from us.
You are a dick. You are just a straight up dick. A fat,
You're not too happy with Mason Massey there. We kind of used him up coming out of the turn. He stayed tight to our door. We just didn't really lift and kind of got into his door a little bit there. Not too happy with that move there. Not too happy with that move, but we still got time. We've still got time. We don't have a lot of time, but we still have some time. Oh, big run down the front stretch. He's going to run the outside line, the inside line. We're going to try to run the outside. Going to make it 3 wide inside of Josh Balicki. We're side by side for the lead. Here we go. We're throwing into turn number 3. He taps us up the racetrack. Here's the fight for the lead. Who's going to make it off turn 4? Here we go. New leader once again. 2 laps to go. Only 1 truck out ahead of us so far. I think we got clean racetrack after Jordan Anderson here. This is only going to help us as we pulled a significant gap on the 24 Brett Moffitt. We just have to make it to the line. Off of turn 4, white flag waving in the air. 1 to go. Next flag will end the race. In the turns 1 and 2, dedicated to the bottom, running in the groove. Not pushing the truck too hard. Going down the back straightaway, getting the draft off Tyler Ankrum. Easy into turns 3 and 4. We go to Ankram's inside. If we lap him, we lap him. If we don't, we don't. But here we come for the second time this season. Off of turn 4, we will come and claim our second victory in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series.
Heck yeah.
What an unbelievable run towards the end there. That was great. That was really great. Oh, we had a good race with Brett Moffitt there. Towards the end, we got to his. We managed to get inside of the lap traffic. They didn't cause us too much of a problem, and Moffitt did give us the room. He did move out of our way. Gave us a little bump up the racetrack, but that's okay. That's just racing. We were able to maintain the momentum off of turn number 4, and that is our Sunoco race-winning moment. Alright, so here are the race results. We win the Speedy Cash 400 here at Texas. Brett Moffitt comes in second. Third is Harrison Burton. Fourth is Stuart Friesen, who also won stage number 1. And rounding out the top 5 is Austin Wayne Self. Johnny Sauter in 6th. Ross Chastain in 7th. 8th is Matt Crafton. Grant Anfinger, Sheldon Creed will round out the top 10. And here is the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite truck driver. Todd Gilliland falls out of the race, 29 laps down, and I believe that there were 20 cars that finished on the lead lap. Brett Moffitt has had the fastest lap of the race. No surprise there, he also led the most laps of the race, but he did lead the most important one. That was the final one. That goes to us as we also score the on-the-move achievement, going from 24th to 1st, and Todd Gilliland, a tough break, 2nd to 32nd. He fell out of the race 29 laps down. Wow, look at all this love from Clay Greenfield. Look at all this love. Best buddy Clay.
Such a great job lately. We might have you come drive for our team.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Clay, but I got my eyes set on something a little bit bigger, but I really appreciate that.
You did a great job out there. As our buddy Nick Harrison would say, you were hauling balls.
Dang straight. Dang straight. Shout out to Nick Harrison.
You've been doing a really great job here lately. It's been a lot of fun racing with you.
Been a lot of fun racing with you too, Clay. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. Best buddy Clay Greenfield, everybody. Natalie Decker. Oh, we are? Huh.
Please be 18.
Alright, so here are the point standings, and we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. Our goal of getting into the top 10 in points has been achieved with our second win today. So, now the sights are now set on the championship. And here we got Ross Chastain, Brett Moffitt, Grant Enfinger, Matt Kraft, and Austin Hill. Stuart Friesen, Johnny Sauter, Harrison Burton are going to round out the top 8. Tyler Ankrum and myself will round out the top 10. With the playoff standings, we are now second, only to Grant Enfinger. He is the other person that has 2 wins, along with Ross Chastain. Matt Kraft and Austin Hill, Johnny Sauter, and Tyler Ankrum all have 1 win. Brett Moffitt has 0, surprisingly, but he has been pretty strong all season. Sheldon Creed, Christian Eckes, Austin Wayne Self, Todd Gilliland, Spencer Boyd all need wins to get in the playoffs. And needing points to get in, Stuart Friesen, Harrison Burton, Tyler Dipple, Dylan Lupton, and Ben Rhodes. So there you have it, guys. There are the playoff standings. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Awesome win today. We fought for that one. We fought for that one. I don't feel too bad about, about winning the race. I would have to do it before where it was like, okay, I had to get fresh tires to be able to run up there and just kind of pass everyone. Just kind of like I did in Kansas. That was cool though. It was cool, but it was like, nah, I fought for this one. I did the same strategy as the AI, and it was all truck. It was all truck. The Delta Force agency setup, like I said, it just felt great. It felt so great. It felt so fast. And I really got it. Like I said, I cannot give enough enough credit, enough shout out to them for coming up with these setups. So shout out to them. So like I said, we have another race tomorrow. So be sure to tune into that. But as far as this, I have no words. I have no words. We got a new sponsorship contract that we're gonna implement here shortly. But man, it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun here at Texas. We actually managed to redeem ourselves from our last Texas race. We were so close. We just couldn't, we just didn't have enough. We just didn't have enough. And with this setup, it gave us that extra boost that we need to get enough. And I can't be mad. Obviously, we're up here contending for wins now, so now maybe contending for a championship. But I'm not gonna, like I said, not gonna get too far ahead of myself. I'm not gonna count my eggs before they hatch. So that's all I got for this race, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I upload. And because this weekend is a double header. We got Iowa tomorrow, so be sure to tune into that. I'm sure that's going to be fun. It's short track racing, and what could be more fun with short track racing with some NAS trucks. So also don't bother me after that this weekend, because obviously I'm going to be going with I'm going to be on a boat with Natalie Decker. I guess we're gonna catch some trout. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune into these races every weekend. I do them following the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Tune into NASCAR Thunder 2003. I do it every weekend following the Monster Energy Cup Series. And once again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow at Iowa.